What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your Bitcoin update. Bitcoin boom or bust. We're going to talk about it. We're going to take a look at what could be going on. As usual, we'll start out with the bigger picture and then we'll zoom on into the smaller time frames. We'll look at a couple other things. We'll look at what I think is possible for the DXY and the Dow tomorrow. Which all plays a huge part in what's going on with Bitcoin. So definitely stick around for the whole video. We will be getting into the chat. I'll be chatting with you guys afterwards. Remember, this will be my last live stream for about a week. I will try to do daily recorded updates while I'm on vacation to try to keep you guys up to what I'm seeing. But anyways, let's get into it. Don't forget, first off, scroll down below the video and tap this like button. So let's get into the big picture. I show this every time. If you're sick of it, I'm sorry, but new people need to see it. This is still my count for my Elliott wave count is 1, 2, 3, 4. We are still making 5 in my opinion. But remember, guys, 5 could have been finished right here. It is a possibility. I'm still not thinking it was, but it is possible that we have started B wave already. But remember, anytime crossing this top green trend line and getting support on it, then I would become bullish for possible new all-time highs. But I think this is more likely that we get our B wave rejection sometime in August or September. Please listen, sometime in August, September, possibly October, for the reversal to continue down for wave C. A lot of people ask these same questions over and over. If you watch the video, I'm totally telling you what my time frame thoughts are and everything in this, so I don't have to keep answering the same questions on Twitter and Discord. So if I don't answer you, chances are you need to go back, watch the videos and my answers in there. But anyways, if you don't follow me on Twitter, give me a follow. It's at CryptoSavvy1. So as you guys know, volume is declining to next to nothing here. I do think we'll see a big move in the next 24 hours. Be careful though, because we could get a spike in either direction as a fake out before continuing on where it's going. So as you guys know, we've been watching this long-term trend line on the daily. A break above this and support on it, then I believe we have started our B wave. As of right now, I just don't see it. So one other thing I want to talk about here is everybody's talking about this huge reversal. Oh my God, Bitcoin's going to $1 million again. Look at the big picture. This is the daily, guys, and this is the candle that we are on. Right here, there's nothing huge happening, so calm down. Turn down the FOMO jets. Nothing is confirmed right now. Everybody's screaming all kinds of crap. Just beware, nothing has happened here. Now in the daily, could this be an inverse head and shoulders and we get our spike, one more spike up? That is a possibility, but no matter what, unless we break this 41.3 in the next week or so, I don't believe, even if we did spike up here, it's just more bull traps. So anyways, before we get into smaller time frames, don't forget to check out PHEMEX BT, by far my favorite exchange. Way better than all the other exchanges. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. You can use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus to use towards your margin. SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. Also, if you go onto my YouTube page and go into the home screen, scroll down to the third line here, you'll see a PHEMEX BT tutorial that will tell you how to use your margin, how to copy trade, and lots of other stuff on there. Also teaches you where to put the promo codes so you know you're using them right. For those of you that have been using my promo codes and they are, I think they're good for 30 days, all you have to do, start another email, start another Prime account, re-enter the codes, and they're good again for 30 days, just so you guys know. There's also a BYBIT link down here for those that prefer BYBIT. There's also a bonus on there. And then the two tutorials down here in the bottom left of the third line. There's some EMA tutorials, RSI, things like that. Definitely check them out. And let's get into it. So this is what I've been talking about. I do believe we're possibly in another distribution phase right here where we're possibly going to crash back down. That is a good possibility. in my opinion. We'll see what happens. Let's zoom in here. And again, guys, this is on the daily. And let's see where we're at. We are getting rejection right at the 8 EMA, which is at 33.8. We are still getting rejection there on the daily as of now. Next point of rejection on the daily would be the 33.975, which is a 13 EMA. And we have the 21 EMA around 34.380. Now, we're going to take a look at where I'd like to see this daily close. If we see it close above a certain spot, then we could be temporarily bullish in the smaller time frames. We'll talk about that. And that's right here. But look at the funding rate. The funding rate's been in the blue for quite some time. As you can see, every time we get up in the blue above the median line, we do have a crash, a dip, whatever you want to call it. But it is not looking bullish. It is look like it's favoring the bears right now. And as you guys know, this is the bigger term chart with the Fibonacci retracement lines on here. We are currently below the 0.5 fib, and this is the huge spot that I want to watch for the daily. A daily close above this 34, it's actually around 34.4 is the 0.5 fib. A daily close above that, and then we could get a small pump, maybe up to the 55 EMA, but a close below this, we remain bearish. I'm still looking for this 25.2 to 27.2 at least. That is the golden pocket zone, the 0.618 and 0.65 fib. A break of these areas, we could be going much lower. We'll talk about that in a minute. For those of you that think I keep saying it's going straight down to 10,000, that is not what I'm saying. But if you do look here, there is a high volume node at 9,500. And I do believe we are going to get that A wave, then possibly a B wave up, and then C down. I am looking for this as a possibility, unless we cross this green line here. Looking at that as a possibility of a target in probably around the beginning of 2022. And I'll show you more things that show that's possible. As of right now, this is the 4-hour, guys. I also have a bearish count, but this is the bullish count here. This is looking at the 5th wave, as this is wave 1, 2, and this is all wave 5 I'm talking about. So wave 1, 2, 3 would get us down to 16.4. 4 would get us back up to around 27, then 5 down to about 14.3. Now, that, even if we do go lower, that doesn't have to happen, obviously. This could be just another ABC here to about 24.6. If we don't get below the 24.6 and we get a big bounce there, then we could be heading up to, that could be the beginning of our wave B up. But a break of that 26.4 range, then pretty sure we're going to be continuing down to these lower levels. Let's zoom in a little bit on the 4-hour, then we'll go into the 1-hour, and then we'll look at the bullish case after this. So for you bulls out there, hang in there. I'll show you what I'm looking at in that case. So the 4-hour has a couple hours, 2.5 hours till close. So if we look at right now where we're at on this last 4-hour close, I guess this is almost, no, the RSI is a little bit lower here, so not really confirmed, but this could be exaggerated divergence where our highs are equal on the RSI and lower on the price action. So that could show more continuation to the downside. But let's watch for 33.8, a close above that, then we'll be closing back above the 55 EMA. We'll see what happens there. All in all, guys, I'm still bearish here, but let's take a look at the bullish case. The bullish case still has a dip down, even if we get all the way up to this range. So in the bullish case, this was wave 1, 2, working on 3, but 3, if you guys are familiar with Elliott wave, should be a lot more powerful. So this kind of knocks it out for me that it's not. But if it were, we could be heading up to 41,000, back down to around anywhere between 37.4 down to 35.7 for 4th wave, and then 5th wave up to possibly around 44.1, and then rolling over and coming back down. But again, I think this is more likely that we are in the bearish case scenario. As you guys know, we dropped out of this rising channel, and we can also look at it as a triangle here. Looking at it as a triangle, our measured move down gets us to about 24.6, somewhere in that range. It's actually going to be a little bit higher than that. Let me go ahead and move this up. around 24.6 to 25 range, somewhere in there. Then we also have another measured move. Dennis S, thank you for the super chat, brother. Hold on one second and I will get to it. This, looking at it as a rising channel, that would get us around the 28,000 range. So that's another area to watch. Either way, guys, I'm still pretty damn bearish here. Even if we do get a bounce up, like I said, it would not surprise me to see a pump up, fake out before continuing down. And vice versa. We could see a pump, you know, a big drop, quick drop, big wick up, and we be in the bullish case scenario. Again, I'm not here to tell you to buy, to sell, to long, or to short. I'm here to tell you my ideas and what I'm seeing in the market. There are no guarantees in the market. Absolutely nobody has any idea exactly where the market's going. If they're telling you they do, they're full of shit, period. Anyways, smash to the likes. Thanks, Dennis. Don't forget to smash the likes, guys. Scroll down, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. There's 700 people and not even 300 likes. Guys, it doesn't cost you nothing but a couple seconds of your time. I do these videos for free every day for you guys. All I ask, go down, smash those likes. So anyway, looking at this too, we were looking at this rising channel breakdown, boom. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about back here in that 1 hour. I'm not sure if it's showing up on, yes, it is. So looking at this 1 hour, if we zoom in here, it does look like we are forming a rising channel in the 1 hour. Again, guys, this is the 1 hour. I don't suggest you trade off the 1 hour, especially if you're new. But what it does look like is that we are bouncing around in a, let me dim this a little bit. Dim that green so you guys can see it better. But anyway, so we could come back up, get another tag on the top of this, come back down. Anytime the RSI on the hourly breaks below this bottom trend line and closes below it, that'd be confirmation to more downside for me in the 1 hour. But as you can see, we had this rising channel in here, drop back inside it, are getting rejected on the top of it now. To me, that's kind of bearish, guys. Let's go into my wife's webpage, another way to help support the channel. And if you go down below the video, let me show you. It is inkyourimage.com. My wife, she does it all herself. And yes, I'll show my wife's webpage because it's my wife's webpage. It is quality stuff, though. I stand behind it all. inkyourimage.com. Although if you order anything this week, it will be, I think she put it on here, yeah, they'll not be shipped until about the 19th of this month. One of the hottest sellers on there, especially for new traders, is the Divergence cheat sheet mouse pad. Definitely check it out. It is right down here, I believe, somewhere. There it is. Check it out if you haven't. A lot of people have gotten it and love it. It's pretty good if you're new to trading. It's a great thing to have. So this is my possible 10-year cycle for Bitcoin. Could we have finished 5 waves up and now we are going to have a big correction down? I know everybody's into the 4-year cycle because the Bitcoin halving makes it more rare. In all reality, there's still more Bitcoin even in the halving, so it's not really more rare. If it's so rare, people would be buying it now. I mean, I'm not saying it's not rare, right? I'm just saying the way people describe it and talk about it, they kind of tweak it to make it sound like if you don't get Bitcoin now, you'll never get it. So buy it at a higher price and hold it. But that's not how I think about it. So let's take another look. Here are my arcs. This is another reason I believe we could be coming down to touch the bottom arc again around 9,500 in the beginning of 2022. It does match up. Again, I'm not saying that we can't go to a new all-time high, but unless we can get up above this green trend line here, get support on top of it, I don't see us getting a new all-time high this year. Not saying it's not possible. Again, guys, you got to make your own decisions. I'm not here to make yours. 3-day chart. But first, let's zoom out. So on the 3-day chart, you guys know that I've been watching it in the macro on the log. We've been watching this 0.382 Fibonacci. These are Fibonacci channels drawn in here. If we zoom in, that has been major resistance. That 0.382 right here. And again, on the my EMA strategy, if you haven't checked that out, that is right back here in these tutorials. Definitely check it out. We are getting, or we did get, I'm sorry, a short signal on the 3-day, which is usually pretty damn powerful. Last time we had a long signal on the 3-day was around 8,700. But when we get those short signals, they are very powerful. Back here in 2018, we got the short signal around 79. We made it all the way down to 31.2. That's 3,100. So anyways, here's another thing suggesting if we come down on the 3-day and test this trend line, this would be probably a week or two. The 200 EMA would line up with this trend line here around 27.1. So that's another area to keep in mind. That 95 is all the way down here. We'll see what happens, guys. Just remember, there are no guarantees in the market. There's no guarantee it goes to 100,000. There's no guarantee it goes to 10,000. Again, I'm here to show you my opinion and what I'm seeing in the charts. If you look at this top trend line here in white, and then we have this green or yellow, whatever it is, as most of you know, I'm colorblind. Right down here, the green line is the DXY, and the chart behind it is Bitcoin. Every time the DXY bottoms on this trend line, Bitcoin tops. Every time the dollar tops on this trend line, Bitcoin bottoms. You can see it here. Dollar bottomed, Bitcoin topped. Dollar topped, Bitcoin bottomed, March 2020. Dollar bottomed, Bitcoin topped. Just saying. DXY, everybody's saying it's bearish. It had a drop. Well, it had a drop in the daily, but it needed a correction. And if we look at these lows here in the RSI, we're getting lower lows in the daily, higher lows in the in the price action. That is hidden bullish divergence. It is an uptrend. Hidden divergence is a continuation of the trend. I've had my target here of 93.50. Still think we're going to get there. We could possibly go higher even. We'll see what happens here, but I do see this as a bullish move coming probably Monday, if not Sunday night, for the dollar, which is bearish for Bitcoin. Also, everybody's super bullish on the Dow. Well, I am not. I am bearish on the Dow also. If you look at this high here to this high here, it is almost equal, and we have lower highs in the RSI on the daily. That is bearish. If we take just these last two highs here, and we look at the last two highs on the RSI, lower highs on the daily for the Dow, higher highs on the daily in the price action, bearish divergence, guys. Everything is pointing down for the beginning of the week. Litecoin, nothing has changed, guys. I'm still looking for probably around an $85 Litecoin. And if Bitcoin gets down to, you know, those lower levels for the fifth wave, this would be where I would see the bounce for Litecoin. So say Litecoin bounces up until August, September, along with Bitcoin. And then beginning at 22, this is my target for, if it all plays out that way, this is my target for the beginning of 2022, around $50. Ethereum, I know a lot of people said, why would Ethereum only go to 1,000 or 13? Well, that would be the wave A, fifth wave bounce. Michael Lewandowski, thank you for the super chat, brother. Didn't even ask a question. You rocked. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate the super chat. But anyway, this would be going down to that Bitcoin's next low of A. Then B, Ethereum would rally till August or September, possibly October, and then 2022, I'd be looking for around a $470 to $500 Ethereum. Does that have to happen? Absolutely not. Could it happen? Absolutely. Let's take a look at, this is the 4 hour. So let's take a look at divergence here. Well, there you go. We do have divergence in the 4 hour. That is exaggerated divergence. We have even highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action. That is bearish. Litecoin, do we see any divergence there? Let's check it out. No real divergence in Litecoin as of right now, but it does look like it'll make it. If Litecoin gets another push up here, it'll make a higher high in the RSI, and judging from this high, it'll make a lower high for price action, being bearish divergence. XRP still looking for 43. If that breaks, low 20s. Nothing's changed there. XRP is bearish as far as I'm concerned. All right, let's go back into the smaller time frame. So we're back into the hourly. I'm going to get in the chat, see what you guys got to say. Thomas Nadal, unrealized profits are not profits. That is 100% accurate. Hey, Savvy, what are your thoughts on the bullish hidden divergence on the weekly? Oh, yeah. We didn't go into the weekly chart, but let's do that right now real quick. I will go from, let's see what chart. We'll do this chart. Let's go into the weekly. So if we look at the weekly, we're getting support on the 55 EMA. So a weekly close below last week's close, which is going to be, we're 35.2. We would have to rally above 35.2 to make this bullish. But we do also have the 8 EMA here. We could go as high as 37.2, get a rejection, actually around 37. Within the next week or so to retest that 8 EMA, but any drop below this 55 EMA on the weekly, 32,550 is going to be bad news for the bulls. We're not getting any divergence on the weekly here. Weekly, look at the RSI, guys. Weekly looks bearish. And I see what you're saying about the bullish divergence here. We could still go much lower and close weekly much lower. This, I would not count this yet at all, because we could count this little blip as the reaction to the bullish divergence. So be careful believing that that means we're going to go up forever. Jonathan Ross, for U.S. residents, do you recommend something opposed to Prime XBT? Still learning what exchanges work best for the U.S. I really don't like any other exchanges that are in U.S. Most of them are B-book exchanges. I've explained this. B-book exchanges trade against you, hunt your stops, and try to take your money because they only make money when you lose money. And they only lose money when you make money. So it's to their interest that you lose. But if you use A-book exchanges such as Prime XBT, they don't trade against you. They only make commission off your trades. So they would rather you win and stick around and keep trading on their platform so they can keep making commission. So check that out. Read up on A-book and B-book. Prime is, like I said, my favorite exchange, the best exchange in my opinion out there. A lot of people use VPNs. Do what you will, but even if you're not trading, I suggest you use VPNs, because VPN is just another security against hackers that hide your IP address. I don't suggest anybody be on the internet without using a VPN. It's, like I said, it's just another source of security against hackers. So I do have a pure VPN link down there with an awesome discount. I think you sign up for the 2-year and it's $2.88 a month. So check it out. You don't have to use my link or pure VPN though. You can use any VPN you'd like, but I do suggest using a VPN. So let's go back into the 4-hour. So 4-hour, we have 2 hours and 15 minutes till close. We are trying to close above the 55 EMA, but let's take a look. Let's see where this closes. If we close below in the 4-hour, if we close below 33,878, that's going to be a lower high in the price action, a higher high in the RSI, which is hidden bearish divergence, continuation of the downtrend. But we'll see what happens, see where it closes. Richard Oden, CryptoSavvy doesn't have tunnel vision, he just reads the charts. Yeah, I can only tell you what I see in the charts, man. You know, people keep saying such a bear, such a bear, such a bear. Well, when we called the top on this channel on March 24th, Bitcoin was only 57,000. We called the top was going to be around, you can go back, look at the video. It's on March 24th. Said the top would be between 63 and 64,000. So we were pretty damn close, and we've been going down ever since. So if you look at the big picture, how can you call somebody bearish that's saying this is an ugly damn chart and it looks like we're going down further? If you want to do that, then I would probably say you have hopium, but do what you will. BTC has bounced off a weekly 50 MA. I don't use the MAs. I use the EMAs. Because of the volatility in the market, EMAs are much better for crypto and Bitcoin than the MAs. And we, like I said, I've been showing you guys this forever, and in the daily, There's really nothing bullish here, guys, unless we get a daily close. And if you notice on that daily, that 0.5 fib is right with that 21 EMA, right around that 34.4 range. So really keep an eye on that daily. There's going to be no confirmations, solid confirmation till the daily closes. Let's see where that closes, and then we'll go from there. Now, remember, if the daily closes below that 34.4, there's nothing to say we can't get a fake spike up after that tonight, maybe tomorrow, and then come back down for a close below in the following day. So keep an eye out for that. Oscar Bracino Jr., thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks, George Ball Jr. What about ADA? I'm not going to go into altcoins right now, guys. Like I said, I will be leaving for vacation very early in the morning. I wanted to get this live stream out to you guys, chit chat with you, hang out for a while. I will still be coming into Discord every once in a while when I get a chance, and I will be tweeting on Twitter if I see something. But again, guys, I will be on vacation, so I won't be as attentive to the charts. But make sure you give me a follow on @CryptoSavvy1 on the Twitter and join the Discord. It's totally free. It's not a scammy buy. You don't have to pay to get in the Discord. It's not a call group. It's none of that crap. Maximus, about almost 8 years. Savvy, what is the price target for XRP if Bitcoin goes to 25 and then up B-Wave? That's right here. 43, somewhere in that area, possibly as low as 22 cents, somewhere in that area. XRP is between 22 and 43 cents, in my opinion. Probably most likely, if we get that bounce for Bitcoin, XRP will probably be around that 43 cents for its bounce, but then continue back down after August, September. Khalid, what chart should you use for Prime XBT? I can't find their chart in TradingView. Use Prime XBT charts on their page. You can use, they also have up top in Prime XBT, there is a spot that says analysis. If you click that, it'll pull up the TradingView chart. So, hey Savvy, could the rising channel be made to fit the break above? I don't quite think I understand what you're saying there, but I am going to go back into the 1 hour here. Oops, that's not the right one. Go back over to here. Andreas Plichta, awesome, Savvy. Thanks a lot. You're welcome, man, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the support, brother. What's your vacation area? Bernie said. Missouri. We're going to Missouri. We're towing the boat down there and hitting the lakes. Someone said Prime XBT is insane. Thinking to transfer my funds there, but they don't have volume, right? Or am I not finding it? Dude, they're not a B-Book exchange. B-Book exchanges, the ones that trade against you, have their own volume because they're their own exchange. Prime XBT is like a broker. You're not going to get the scammy wicks. Your orders are going to get filled because they use liquidity of tons of different places because they are a broker. So you're most likely to get way quicker trades in, easier in and easier out of your trades. Like I said, they are not, the scammy exchanges are using their own money. That's why they have their own volume. So understand that. Read up on B-Book and A-Book exchanges and you make up your own mind on that stuff. Just remember, Prime is an A-Book, BYBIT and all the others are B-Book. Oh, for those of you that don't know, Laura Hudson in the chat, that's my wife. And she just answered someone's question, single guy. Oh, Lake of the Ozarks. Yep. Savvy come to Greece. We went to Greece a few years ago, me and my wife. We went to Athens for a few days, and then we stayed on Crete Island for a few days. And Greece is absolutely beautiful. I would definitely love to go back to Greece. That is just a beautiful place. That's the bluest water I've ever seen in my life. And I'm colorblind, and I could tell it was blue. So, one more thing I wanted to talk. If we do break up out of this channel again, could we be coming up to as high as that 35,000 that people are talking about? That is a possibility. But like I said, if we did, I would expect a quick wake up, and then I'd expect a pretty hard crash after that if we did get up to this range. As you can see, that would be the meeting of these two trend lines here. But first, we would have to break up out of this channel. And as of right now, this is on the hourly, is around 33.9 all the way up to, depending on how long, if, when, and where, it would break this up to 44, somewhere in there. But again, keep an eye on this RSI right here on the hourly. That'll help you out. Yeah, dog, come to Greece again. I'll tell you the good stuff. Partial stock to inflow is showing we might see a 100K range. Can you explain it? If you're talking to about the stock to flow model, I think that model is garbage because it only takes into consideration that there is only demand for Bitcoin. It does not take in the consideration of people selling and creating, supply. So I think that's a total garbage model. That's my opinion. You can make up your own mind, but I literally think the stock to flow will probably disappear after this year and get laughed at. When do you think we'll stop seeing this sideways action? Probably within the next 24 hours. But guys, I hate to cut it short, but I think I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, we got to start getting the rest of our stuff packed and everything else, getting ready for vacation. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to give me a follow on CryptoSavvy or on Twitter at CryptoSavvy1. Don't forget to smash those likes, guys. Even if you're watching this video after the live, smash the likes, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn your notification bells on to get notified when I post new videos. Bernie DMD, have a great vacation. You deserve it. Thanks again for all your help. Thank you, Bernie. I appreciate you. Anyways, have a great day, guys, and I will see you later. Take it easy.